it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I am here with a February Indiscretion, aka book haul number 2 for the month of February. Oh my gosh. But what can you do when, you know, that used bookstore is offering the fill a bag for 20 bucks sale, and it's in Kentucky, and you could definitely resist driving an hour and 15 minutes for it, but you're already going. It's like so serendipitous. You can't say no. So I didn't say no. I went and I bought some books. I didn't get as many as I normally would get. My bag wasn't full and overflowing because, number one, my son wasn't with me and he usually puts a few in the bag. Number two, I think the fact that I'm trying to control my TBR, like, stopped me from throwing things in the bag randomly, which I may have done last year. And number three, I only had an hour because I had to get home and take my son to a game, I think. So I had to hurry. If I had 2 hours, I definitely would have filled the bag full to bursting. So I don't really know a great deal about most of these books. I've heard of most of them. I've seen them around a lot, and I checked the ratings on Goodreads, but let's just jump in. And if you know something about them, leave the information in the comments so that I will be even more excited to read them. So I got, and these work out to less than $2 a book because, yes, they were on sale. So I got The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. This is a mammoth historical fiction. I don't know even what, I think it's a really, really old historical fiction. I'm just gonna like randomly say things that I've heard because I don't know. Yes, but I've just heard so many people loving this and being one of those books that you've got to read in your lifetime. So I've got it. It's a gorgeous copy and so big and floppy, and I think it will be fun this summer maybe. I grabbed Alice Hoffman's The Probable Future. Now, I read The Dove Keepers in January, and that was my first Alice Hoffman, and I have a review video of it. Actually, I liked it that much that I actually made a review. So I really want to read more Alice Hoffman, and unfortunately none of her historical fiction was there at the used bookstore, so I just chose this one somewhat randomly. I kind of liked the synopsis, I think, and it had better ratings than some of the others, so I got an Alice Hoffman. And then The Known World by Edward P. Jones. I think this is a really good one. I think that Ink and Paper Blog has mentioned this a couple times. I think this is the one that he's mentioned. I haven't really looked into it yet. Oh yes, it is. It's a Pulitzer Prize winner. So I think this is a really great find, this one. So excited about that. And then Euphoria by Lily King. I've seen this a few times and I love the cover. And it's also about 3 naturalists out in the world, biologists, something like that, which really is attractive to me. So got that one. And then this is another one I've seen quite a bit. The Crimson Petal and the White by Michael Faber. I can't remember. I think it's Michelle Faber. Anyway, I think Mel's Bookland Adventures, I know I've seen it, but I've seen it in multiple places. So I think this is another really older historical fiction. Another big and floppy one. I'm going to be busy this summer. I think big and floppy books are good for the summer. Okay, and then I got 2 June Lahiris that I did not have yet. Interpreter of Melodies, which I think was also a Pulitzer Prize winner. Yes. And Unaccustomed Earth. So I think that I have all of the June Lahiris now. And I've read her 2 nonfiction pieces for whatever reason. I guess those are the ones that I found first, because I tend to, with backlisted books, try to find them used first before I buy them new. Unless I'm reading them for a reason, like a time crunch. But anyway, so very excited to have all of those now and read them. This is one I have not heard from anywhere, The Wild Swans by June Chang. And this one is nonfiction, a memoir, panoramic sweep of eyewitness history, China, Mao's impact. So yes, I think this will be great. I got a lot of chunky books, yes. And then this one, I can't even remember where I saw it. Dear Life by Alice Munro, short story collection. I think she's a Canadian author, I think. But I don't know what drew me in, if it was, and this is even an autographed copy. The cover or something about it, I don't remember. I remember seeing it somewhere and thinking, oh, I need to get that one day maybe if I see it, and I saw it and I got it. Anne Tyler, I've never read Anne Tyler. A Spool of Thread is, I think, the one she's best known for, and I think it's the one she won the Pulitzer for. So I got, I think, at least 3 Pulitzers in this stack. And last but not least, Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. I have already read all 3 of these, but it's a series that I love enough that I kind of want to have my own copies. So I found the second one, Catching Fire, at Goodwill. And I found Mockingjay, and now I just need Hunger Games, and all my set will be complete. So that's what I got. I had so much fun buying them, and I'm going to have fun reading them, and my TBR is going to swell a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.